today we're going to be trying on some brand new makeup, some that is some new holiday stuff, drugstore launches, a few items that are just new to me, and I just want to do something a little more casual. I feel like I haven't just sat down and blabbed in a while, and I realized this is actually about my 6th month as a full-time YouTuber, so I thought I would chat a little bit about that if you're interested, and I also want to do a Q&A at some point, but anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. Yeah, so I'm going to use the Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturizer. Sounds a little like matte glow, you know, it's like a matte lip balm kind of thing, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, ooh, really smells like creamsicle, orange creamsicle. It almost has like a balm, like it's a thick texture, or like it's a hard texture, almost like coconut oil, you know, when it solidifies, but then as soon as you put your hands on it, it loosens up, feels really good. And I'm working on a new matte moisturizers video. I think I have like enough moisturizers to do 2 of them. I'll link to my previous one down below. But yeah, I've got lots of new moisturizers coming your way because that's always a question I get. So I've given the moisturizer a little bit of time to set into my skin, and I'm moving on to the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stick It to Pores Mattifying Pore Primer Stick. So yeah, let's chat YouTube a little bit. Let's chat about what has been going on. If you missed it, I quit my job in May. I was working full-time as a marketing coordinator here in Toronto. I moved to Toronto 2 years ago, and before that I worked in radio, and before that I worked in car sales. And then, yeah, so I decided to quit my job in May, and it was super scary, but I really, I had been working so hard on my YouTube channel. I was working full-time, 40 hours a week, traveling to the United States about once, sometimes twice a month, and doing 3 YouTube videos, blog posts, going to, you know, in the beauty industry here in Toronto, if you're kind of in it, there's a lot of events. And sometimes they're like brunches and things during the day, and it was like, do I sacrifice a vacation day to go to this lipstick launch? But you know, it's more than just a lipstick launch. Like, you're trying to build relationships. Meeting these PR people in person is really important because they're inundated with emails all day. So if you can really make an impression on these people and, you know, be an actual face, then it's super important, especially if you don't have a huge following, because this feels really nice, by the way. I obviously don't have a gigantic following, but I think like knowing the right people is incredibly important, and no matter what industry you're in. So I'm going to move on to the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. I'm so excited about this. I really like the Smashbox Studio Skin Liquid Foundation. I'll link to that review down below. But this is a foundation on one side and cream contour on the other side. And you know how much I've been into cream contour lately. All of my shades and everything I'm using will be listed down below. So yeah, I quit my job, and it's really scary. Like, this is not a guaranteed industry, especially at the level that I'm at. I never expected to quit my job at this many amount of subscribers, and I shouldn't have done it, but I Googled myself, or I kind of Reddited myself on the website Reddit, and there was an entire thread of people speculating about how I quit my job at 35,000 subscribers, and a lot of the people had come to the conclusion that my boyfriend was paying my bills, which is 100% untrue. And it was so, like, my boyfriend was like, no, it's good that people are talking about you, like, this is good, but I'm super sensitive, especially about this, because this is, I've never been motivated to do anything in my life. Like, I'm super procrastinator, I'm just so bad, and this, for some reason, was something that I've never, like, after work, in the morning, I didn't go out and do anything for like an entire year when I moved to Toronto, because this foundation is beautiful, by the way. Blending out like a dream. I'm gonna build it up just a little bit more. And anyways, but for whatever reason, I was so motivated to do this because I'm so passionate about just the industry itself, and not necessarily even makeup. Like, I'm not a makeup artist, obviously, but just, I think there's something really special about makeup. I think it can really make people feel good. It can bring people together. I love being helpful and being able to help people out and connect with people, and this is just such a nice way to do it, and it was a hobby turned into a job. So I was just so proud of myself for doing it on my own and really like impacting my own life. And to have a group of people say like, oh, her boyfriend's paying her bills, I'm like, no, like, aren't we all about like female empowerment and all that? Like, what happened to that? What happened to, like, you know, free the nipple in the women's merch and stuff. Like, this is a business. Like, I think people forget, even in the industry, like some people I meet, I think people who have a YouTube channel or are full-time Instagrammers think they just have an Instagram page or think they just have a YouTube channel, but like, you have a business. This is a business. It's not a store. I don't have an open sign, but I treat it like a business because it is. And it's incredibly important to me. I just put on a little bit of Shape Tape. Let me know if you're sick of YouTubers using Shape Tape. I know that every YouTuber, like everybody like tries out a new concealer and they're like, nah, I'm going back to Shape Tape. But like, it's so good. It's literally incredible. And I'm gonna use the contour side from this foundation. I think this is a really good idea. It's a really good match. But yeah, so YouTube is a business to me, but at the same time, it's like also super fun and something I was doing as a hobby. And a business doesn't mean that's bad. A business doesn't mean that my channel itself is impacted at all. If anything, it's better. It means that I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna create good content because I take it seriously, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get on here and be like, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, this is my business. Like, that doesn't change. It's a behind the scenes thing. I don't even know. I'm just kind of rambling about things that you may not even care about, but there's just so much like behind the scenes stuff that happens that, I mean, it's not really relevant, I guess, but I feel like some people might be curious. But either way, I have been loving being able to do YouTube full time. I've been able to do more stuff for Instagram, more stuff for my blog, go to more events, been able to work with more brands because I'm not, you know, things come up sometimes really quickly and a brand is like, hey, can you do this? And like, if I was working full time, I may not be able to make that work, but now if I'm home and ready to go, then perfect, right? So it's just been incredible, and it's really weird when people ask me what I do. I still have no idea what to say. Like when I was going home to Newfoundland in August, someone was like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. And they're like, that's what you do? And I'm like, yeah, it's weird. But it's freaking incredible. I'm still so grateful. And I know some people were worried when I quit my job, like, is she gonna change and blah, blah, blah. No. I don't know, you tell me, I guess, but I don't think I have. It'd be way too hard to get on here and pretend to be somebody else. I'm using the under eye shade from this Bare Minerals contour kit. Been loving it. Reminds me of the Kat Von D. Has like nice pigmentation. But I think that's something that some YouTubers sometimes get caught up in, is if they start at a certain age or get a certain age of subscribers, they get stuck acting like children and acting like something that they're not, and then they get burnt out. But I literally have been me from the beginning, and I don't know if that's cliche to say, but I have. So for me, there's a non-issue there. Like, there's nothing, if you were to meet me in person, this is me. Obviously, if you see me walking down the street, I'm not gonna be like, hi guys, do you want to know about this great lipstick that stays on all day? But it's like, this is me. Using this Victoria Beckham Skin Perfecting Powder, this feels so luxe. This feels like women's makeup, like a woman would wear this. Not in the sense that it feels old, but it just feels like this is for a woman. But yeah, like, I don't know, I'll never be anything but honest with you. So that is why I do kind of want to fill you in on this stuff a little bit. But I do have some worries about this as well. This powder feels really nice, super soft and really light, not super mattifying it seems like, but really, really soft and kind of blurs the skin. Okay, I did my bronzer and my brows off camera just because I'm getting super chatty. Gonna be using the Tartelette Toasted palette. So excited to try this. I know some people are getting super sick of warm palettes. I'll never be unexcited about it. But let me go ahead and tell you what I'm scared about. I'm gonna start with the shade Warmth and Latte in my crease. So here's what I'm scared about. The people that I idolize on YouTube, and by idolize, I mean like, I want my channel to be in the same vein as their channel. You know, I want to be compared to these kind of people. Obviously, I want to be my own person, but you know what I mean. So somebody like Emily Noel, Andrea Matalano, I always screw up her last name, Bailey B, that girl Shay, although she does a lot of tutorial content, which I don't necessarily do, but those kind of people are amazing to me. I think they're so genuine. I think they create genuine content. I think that they just do a really good job, and those are the kind of people that I really look up to. But if you see their channels and you see their growth, they have a really solid base, but they don't grow as fast as the people who do crazy, ridiculous stuff that's more for entertainment than it is for education and being helpful. And I think that there's a place for everybody. I think that there's a place for doing crazy stuff. I think that there's a place for someone who just does tutorial content. I think there's a place for someone who just does drugstore or cruelty-free. There's a literal place for everybody, but the people that you see succeeding are the ones who are putting their foundation on with shoes or cats or whatever it might be. And that's what's getting shared, and it's not like Emily Noel should have a bajillion subscribers. She is like an encyclopedia of knowledge. She compares things incredibly well. The way she describes colors is insane. So, okay, this palette's gorgeous. It's really powdery, by the way, but it's gorgeous. They're all incredible. So that's what worries me, and it worries me, and I feel that pressure to like go do crazy stuff to get to where I want to be. And I'm not saying I want to have even 100,000 subscribers, but I just want to be in a place where I feel a little bit more solid. I'm using the shade Cozy now on the outer corner. But I won't do that. Like, I can't. I don't understand how people even do it and then like go look at their family and friends at the end of the day, or anybody for that matter. Like, I don't get it. And there's a lot of like really shady people out there. And again, like any industry, but it's an industry where you're in front of millions of people potentially. So you're going to be scrutinized a lot harder. And I understand why there's so much distrust between subscribers and YouTubers, because there's a lot of bad things happening. But my view on that is, if you're subscribed to someone who doesn't do something properly, or you don't like the way that they're going about something, or you don't like something, just unsubscribe. You know, like I've done that with people who I've watched for years and loved, and then they do something and I'm like, no, I'm done. You know, there's so many people to watch, there's so much good content out there, but things like these drama channels and stuff make me really nervous. Going in with a little bit of the shade S'more there, I think they can really, I think it can end up demonizing people and creating panic when there's no need for it, you know? It's like, we're all adults here, most of us. You know, no one is out there, you know, you have the power to choose who you want to watch and who you want to consume. And at the end of the day, like, no one is making you buy or do anything. Cannot decide if I want to keep this matte look or not. Look matte or not. I think I'm going to put some flame on the lid. I'm using one of these e.l.f. Beautifully Precise brushes. These are coming to Walmart Canada if they're not already here. And at the end of the day, like, and I just said this, but like, no one is making you buy anything. Even if I jump on here and I'm like, you need this and you'll die without it, you don't. Like, I'm just making my recommendations, my personal experience with products to help you, to, you know, take up 10 minutes of your day while you're getting ready to whatever it might be. Like, that's what I'm here for. It's not life or death. Like, it's makeup. I'm gonna just take it on my finger a little bit. Ooh, so pretty. I love this palette. So yeah, that's basically what scares me, is that the people that I see succeeding are the people that I'm not like. And everybody says, you know, oh, we want somebody real, we want a human, but taking the warmth of my lower lash line, but like the minute somebody has a hair out of place or has a wonky winged liner, like you're crucified for it. Sometimes. That being said, like, I have so many amazing subscribers and you guys are great, and that's why I started doing my subscriber of the month and my YouTuber of the month. It's just to like bring back the joy. You know, I see a lot of people complaining about the way the beauty community is right now, and the only way to make it better is to change it yourself if you're a part of it. So like, let's do that, you know? And finally, I'm going to put a little sunrise in my inner corner. The only thing I wish this had, and I feel like a lot of these warm palettes miss, is like a super warm, like yellowy orange gold. But otherwise, it's gorgeous. For eyeliner, I'm using the Rimmel Wonder Wing eyeliner, and this is a felt tip. More than likely, you're not going to see me apply this because I don't have those skills. Okay, so the liner is on. It looks good so far. Not super matte, but it is really black, and I will report back in like a favorites or a regrets if anything goes crazy with it. I'm going to use the L'Oreal False Lash Fiber Mascara, so it has like a 1 and a 2 kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I don't know if this video came off as complainy, but I just wanted to give you some insight, I guess. I don't know. But like 100%, I would be doing this no matter what. Like, this was something I was doing 5 years ago for fun, still doing it for fun, but now it's just my job as well, which is incredible. And I'm so grateful. I'm so happy, so happy. It's awesome. And I'm really putting myself out there to try and be able to work with brands that I've loved forever, and I'm getting to do that, which is so cool. And I mean, I know you know this, but any brand that I work with on sponsored content is a brand that I love, and a brand that I would never endorse otherwise, you know. I'm not saying I get like tons of emails of people trying to like throw sponsorships at me, but there's definitely things I've turned down because I don't believe in it, or because I don't like the way that the brand is operating. This mascara seems nice. It does dry really fast though, so I feel like when I'm going to put on the second coat, it's a little bit dry already, but it looks good. I'm going to switch back to number 1 to put that on my bottom lashes. And I hope that you've been enjoying my kind of like fashion-y lookbook try-on content along with my meal prep content. I've had a lot of fun doing that. It's a little bit challenging. It's totally different, but it's lots of fun to try something new, and I think you guys have been enjoying it, so I'm glad. I'm gonna try and vlog a little bit more too, if you're interested. For blush, I'm using this shade Fetishized from the NARS Man Ray Holiday Collection, and this is stunning. There's also a tangerine shade that looks beautiful. I'm gonna use just a tiny bit. But at the end of the day, like, I'm here because of you. I value your support so much and your sweet, sweet freaking comments. I love going and chatting with you, and it just is so cool that we have this little space. Every time I upload a video, I'm so excited, and I'm just like refreshing, waiting for comments, waiting to go chat with you. This blush is pretty. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. For highlight, yee, a new drugstore highlighter. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight in the shade Champagne. And I don't have the information on for Canada for these yet, but it looks super pretty. I know everybody loves the butter blushes and the butter bronzers. I like the butter blushes that come in the shades that are suitable for my skin tone. And I think they're coming out deeper butter bronzers as well. Okay, this is really pretty. Drugstore is finally stepping up there. Oh, I just realized. I have a new liquid highlighter from Wet n Wild, but I will be doing a Wet n Wild whole new video about their brand new stuff. It looks amazing, but I forgot to use the liquid highlighter. Whoops. And it does have that vacation-y coconut smell. For the lips, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner, and this one is in the shade Cherry Kiss. This is a really similar look to what I was wearing in my Forever 21 video. I was wearing the Tartelette, no, I wasn't wearing Tartelette Toasted. I was wearing Just Peachy mattes. But like warm eye, warm lip. And for the lip, I'm actually going to wear the lipstick I was wearing in that video. This is the Copper Spark lipstick from the Metallic Mattes line from Maybelline. These are super pretty. Oh, this is too much. My eye was matte in that video, and my eyes exactly replicate my lips. This is too much. Let me find something else. Okay, I put on the Bite Lip Liner in the shade 40, and now I'm using from Kiss New York. This is their matte lip cream in the shade Belle. I've worn this one once before, and I liked it. To lock everything in place, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Matte Setting Spray. I haven't tried this yet. Maybe I should do a test. Okay, okay. Feels like a nice mist. have a light scent, nothing really, just kind of fresh. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it didn't come off as complainy. I'm thinking back on like everything I said now, and I'm kind of like, did I complain too much? Will this video even go up? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts on everything I chatted about today. I really just wanted to give you some insight and, you know, my personal thoughts on the industry and where I see my channel going and kind of how it's been going for me. But overall, it's been going amazing, and I'm just so excited to keep going and do this for as long as I can. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!